I'm delighted to be joined by a man that represents heavy duty himself.
Yes, sir.
USA. Mr. Bryant Jennings, how you doing?
I'm good, man. And yourself?
I'm doing well now. It's almost here. Fight night's upon us.
Yeah.
You've got a juggernaut that you want to slay.
Yeah. Got a juggernaut I want to slay. It's been quite a journey on this camp, and the day has finally came.
So, a man of your experience is fighting a man that hasn't had many fights at heavyweight in Joyce. Will your experience against the likes of Vladimir Klitschko, Szpilka, Luis Ortiz, will that be a bit too much for the juggernaut, Joyce?
Well, we'll see. Based on how I came into the game, inexperienced period. Starting boxing at 24 years old. And I defeated a lot of odds based on my work ethic, and I've created some eye-opening performances, and I did the unthinkable. I'm not going to let it happen against me, but we shall see how great he does up against such great experience. It's my duty to make sure that he looks bad. Period.
What did you make of his last fight? You get to see that at all?
Yeah, I kind of. You were talking about the one with Ustinov. No, I ain't really seen it. Not Ustinov. Who was it?
It was Ustinov.
It was Ustinov. Okay, yeah. That didn't really. I did see the one with Stavern, or just seeing like clips of it or whatever. It's like he's not fighting like live fighters. So I guess that's the build up for him to fight such a fight now. And all the fights that he fought before doesn't mean anything. And this is the most important fight right now. So he has to take lessons learned, different things from each previous fight, and bring it into this one and wrap it all up. But he's got a new trainer. He has some different type of things going on, and if he's a mentally strong enough person, he could be able to strategize correctly and bring all of that together and whip up all his experiences with his previous fights and bring that in to me and then be great. But I kind of doubt that, and it's still up to me. It's always up to me.
That's right.
It's always up to me. It was always me versus the world until I found out it was me versus me. That's my new saying.
I feel like Tupac, me against the world, yeah?
Well, yeah. But and that particular saying comes from Kendrick Lamar's album.
Okay.
It was always me versus the world until I found out it was me versus me. So everything is me versus me. So it's a battle between me and me. And so at the end of the day, I'm the one who has to make the difference. So no matter how good he comes in, no matter how great of shape he comes in, no matter how ready, I have to be the best me. Because if I'm not the best me, then it's not going to be my night.
Do you feel some form of added pressure coming abroad, fighting a guy from Great Britain? You being an American?
Nah. It's like it doesn't matter. Like, nah. I fought people in my country. In Madison Square Garden that had bigger fans than me. When I fought Szpilka in Madison Square Garden, the Polish community is like you can't go to a fight and outdo the Polish community, in America. It's like, wow, they come out and they are literally like they're raging, they're screaming, and it's like, wow, I don't care who you have or where you're from, they are always going to come and they're going to outdo it. So even at times at home, I felt as though I was outdone by the crowd. It didn't faze me any. Even with Fort Klitschko, and there was a lot of Ukrainians in the crowd, and they were going wild, they were raging, and it's just a competition period. But the real competition is what's happening in that square, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter outside. Outside doesn't matter, and you're supposed to block it out. So only thing that matters is in that square.
Yeah. A lot of people said you did pretty well against Oscar Rivas. In that fight, up until the last round. What went wrong at the end?
I think I was way too hesitant. It was some things that like I said, I could fault myself for, but I was way too hesitant, and it just was like, oh, you caught me off guard. I was like, oh, I'm thinking, I was just gonna coast through it. So it was something the ways that I was like, yo, all right, do this. Now I'll be able to coast through it and and then he just came out one round, the last round, and just caught me by surprise. I'm like, oh damn, I thought he was going to come out like he came out the other times, and then it just was like, oh, then it went all downhill from there. You know, quick. You know, it's like, damn, man, I almost had it. But I'm not glad that it happened. But I kind of learned the lesson and experience to where it was like, yo, because if I would have won that, I would have been like, oh,
Okay, yeah.
I probably, that ain't. I could probably do what whatever, do it again or slack or whatever, not do as good or not do whatever, and then it's just like, but the fact that happened is like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do that ever again.
So it's all about adjustments this time. I mean, in terms of your preparation, I know you're a vegan. Does that in any shape, form, or fashion influence your performance being a vegan?
The vegan thing is long term. You know, I'm normal. You know, it's just as if I eat, what everybody else eats. You know, my body is energized and depleted the same way as somebody else would. It may be more efficient and more effective. I may can last longer, but that's when the longevity thing comes in to where it's like it's not for short term. I'm not doing this so I can, punch harder. I'm not doing this so I can be quicker. I'm doing this for the long haul, to where you make sure you take care of your body. That's a lot of times when people, let's say for instance the boxing thing, standing too long, you get punch drunk. So most people that are punch drunk, they get drunk already from getting drunk. So it's just like you're already taking your brain through all of these crazy differences. You're getting drunk and you're getting beat up. Same thing with the NFL players. It's like it's not so the contact of concussion and all these type of things. It's the fact that they're abusing their bodies and getting abused. It's like you doing both. So it's like my vegan journey. It's for the rest of my life. It's for long term effects, longevity. That's all I'm in it for.
Fight night. What's going to happen between you and Joe Joyce?
Man, we don't know. Night. We actually don't know. We shall see. I've been trying to live out or try to portray in the mirror of how first round's going to be. I have no idea. So I have a lot of experience, a lot of wisdom. I'm quick thinking. Quick process, quick thinking, and I'll be able to adjust immediately to whatever it is, and then boom, we just go from there. Because either the first step, it's like, man, damn, is he going to throw a jab? Is he going to do that? So, but no, you just have to. Just gotta wait till it happens. You gotta wait till it happens, and then not also being on defense, but being on offense as well.
Just to conclude, what do you think of the whole Top Rank, ESPN, Frank Warren, BT Sport? What do you think of the whole collaboration, the UK and the US?
I mean, it's good. It's good. I've been to London a lot of times, but I think it's good to pretty much collaborate the two lands. And to be able to, bring both the fighters together and mix the fans, mix the crowds, mix the fighters, have some fighters, be over here, and then it gives people in America a reason to come over to London, and give people in London to have a reason to come over to America. And it doesn't even have to be London-based fighters and America-based fighters. They just become fans of American and London fighters, and we just intertwine and be able to just create a bigger boxing community and not have it so separated and divided.
It's been a pleasure. Bryant Jennings, all the best come fight night.